Oh, good.
Sorry, I'm like literally, I'm running late.
Well, I won't.
Otherwise,
Hold you back.
otherwise I could use some attention, but right now, yeah. What are you guys doing? Are you gonna?
We literally just walked in. We're gonna go see a movie in an hour.
So you can play for an hour or something?
We could.
Bingo. Anyway. Okay. I mean, if you're gonna have to sit through it anyway. Well, hello there. I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been looking up? Oh! Oh, man. Kind of weird at the jail for that. I walk right, get there. Oh, shit. You haven't been looking up? Sorry, Reed, bar's closed. Turn off the music. I can get my stop. Oh, music. I need to turn it up and down. Hey everyone, welcome down to Cranky Fan. We're going to start with trivia here in just a couple of minutes. If you'd like to play along with us, why don't you come on up, grab 4 slips and a pen. Again, we'll get started here in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for coming down on your Wednesday night.
Yay!
Spin in your show with you? Spin in your show with you? Or?
No, Finn works at the bakery.
Oh, that's right.
Use
Oh,
that,
right.
Finn.
Okay. I hate when people are like joking. I'm like, please don't ever do that. My brain is half broken anyway. I just saw your message, so I'll look at it and I have a no. Oh yeah, this is like cart. Somebody loaded up the wrong thing in the printer, apparently. It's for the important people that cardstock.
The fucking stainless steel. Them and their expensive papers.
Smoking their fancy menus.
Fancy motherfuckers.
Wrong.
Fancy.
Don't tell Jen about that.
That's okay. It's only like $5 for that store.
Isn't that expensive?
That paper is pretty fucking
Yeah.
good. It's
Hey, it's Manila cardstock.
next door. I know, but that's next door.
And I'm like, excuse me, I know a bit about the paper trade.
I know something about stationery.
It doesn't have a, like, it's not gloss, it's not particularly thick. It's not like feathered either, like where they kind of leave it a little rough on
Lead
top.
me to believe that Jen just spouses.
Yeah, no, it's terrorists. Terrorists.
Yeah.
Blame everything on terrorists.
Manila cardstock at this economy?
Yeah.
To reuse them no matter how much splatters there is on them.
Wipe them off.
Gross. I made some new tip me signs. I've been trying to make a new one, a couple every week. So,
You want it over there? Or?
oh no, this is fine. Oh, I
Is
just,
this the prize?
yeah, it's third place. This is best team name. It's like a Mary Poppins, but there's only like 4 songs from it, then other
Yeah.
crappy songs on it.
This reminds me of the fucking kid. It reminds me of It.
It's
I don't know
not
what-
very
I don't know what-
it, well, because of clowns.
Yeah.
Let's not be dramatic, though. Okay, that's my job. I'm teaching a theater camp all week. If I'm going to be dramatic, I get to be dramatic.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
God, who you got blow to get a Machueco around here? Tell me it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Yes. I need the witches, poems, there she blows. Stopwatch. So he's like, I see you on your phone while you're doing that stuff. I'm like, dude, I'm running a timer. I'm running songs. I have my thing on there. Oh, thanks so much.
Absolutely.
Wait till afterward.
Yeah, I was gonna say later.
What next? Blowjob talking. Okay, we're on a 4-second delay now. It'll probably be like 14 by the end of the night. So when I hit this, it'll take 14 seconds for the screens to change. So I have to be like, I have to like hit the next button before the one I want to read even pops up, and then I read that one, and I'm already on 2 ahead of it, and I'm like, this is not as easy as it looks. You have to be super smart and cool. Alrighty, friends and soon-to-be ex-lovers, this is your last call. If you'd like to join us for trivia, come on up and grab 4 slips and a pen. We're going to start here in 1 minute.
Join you in a little bit. I gotta go next door. We have a private dinner on next door.
That's why you're over here getting drunk.
Yeah. I'm waiting for their fucking orders. I've got other cooks to do it. I just want to make sure they're good. They're just taking their time to order. D.A. Davidson, maybe.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Investors and lawyers, baby.
Yeah. We have so much money, we don't even think about eating food.
46.
No, actually 45. Actually, just make it 50 just in case, you know. Yeah, right? Alrighty, friends, if it's your first time down or it's been a while, go and check out those screens. Here's the basics for tonight. We're going to have 4 rounds of 10 questions each. Each question is worth 1 point. But if you look at the top right of your answer sheet, you'll see a star. If you circle the hell out of that star, that will double your total points for that round. So if you got 8 correct, you'll get 16 total points. We don't do any repeats down here, so please take notes as we go along. I'll give you plenty of time. And prizes tonight, first place is always the $30 drink card. Second place, $20. Third place is surprise prize, which tonight is this small but fairly creepy, sad clown that seems to be contemplating probably your murder. So if you want to have that, do well but not too well. We have an even dumber prize for best team name. We'll figure that out when we get there. So if you want to come up with something stupid and punny and mildly inappropriate, those are the things that tickle my pickle. Now, the rules are no cell phones out during rounds at all. Please feel free to narc on your neighbors if you see them poking around on those phones. We also have a 6-person team limit. If you have more than 6, that's fine. You can still play, but you cannot win. So make sure to mark that clearly at the top of your sheets. Please keep your answers quiet, especially as the delicious beer starts flowing through your soul. People tend to think they need to be twice as loud. At least I do. And last but not least, remember, it is just trivia. So simmer that down if you're getting all worked up. By definition, none of this is life or death. So make sure your team names are at the top. We're going to dive right into round number 1 tonight. Round number 1 is going to be Famous Andrews. These could be Andrews, Andy's, Andreas's, anything along with that Andrew flow. I'm going to ask you 10 questions about people named Andrew. So get your pens all wet and let's dive right in here. Question number 1. Since 2001, Andy Samberg, Jorma Taccone, and Akiva Schaffer have been part of the successful comedy trio known as what? I'll give you about 10 more seconds. So if you need some more time, feel free to take some notes. You're going to have 2 minutes at the end of the round to go over your answers. And we'll be moving on in 10 seconds. Question number 2 in our round. What actor is known for his motion capture characters, most famously Gollum in the Lord of the Rings / Hobbit trilogies? Name that actor. Here's a hint. His name is something like Andrew. If you need to, you'll have time at the end. Question number 3 in our famous Andrews. What comedian was the main sidekick of Conan O'Brien on his many iterations of late night shows? Just a heads up, spelling does not matter, but it does need to be phonetically correct. Well, get it right. First one was Andy Samberg. Second one is Gollum. Okay, just saying. Question number 4 in famous Andrews. Andrew Lincoln portrayed what main protagonist sheriff in the TV series The Walking Dead and some of its spin-offs? Name that character. You know what, just for giggles, you need the first and the last name for this one. First and the last. I just need some boost to take care. 10 seconds. Remember, first and last man get the point on this one. Question number 5. Starring Jim Carrey, 1999, Man on the Moon is a biographical film about what comedian? And seconds. Question number 6. Dubbed the most commercially successful composer in history by the New York Times, who is the impresario behind Evita, Cats, and unfortunately Phantom of the Opera? By the way, all shows I hate. Ten seconds. Question number 7. The last year of his life, which steel magnate gave away nearly 90% of his fortune, the equivalent of $10.9 billion today, to charities, foundations, and universities. Question number 8 in our Andrew round. Just 3 more questions here. A Few Minutes with Andy Rooney was a popular segment for 33 years on what television program? Question number 9, Andrew round. Broadway actor Andrew Reynolds is best known for originating the role of Elder Kevin Price in what 2011 musical, winner of 9 Tony Awards. Name that show. Ten seconds. And finally, question number 10, name all the U.S. presidents that fit this category. And just like that, round number 1 is done. Number 10. You have 2 minutes starting right now to check over your answers for legibility and accuracy. And when I say legibility, please God, don't let the person that writes like a serial killer fill these out. When you're done, you can turn them in upside down in front of my computer next to the creepy clown.
Those precious moments.
Not, it's like a half-ass precious moments.
Yeah. They're like Boomer Funko Pop.
Yeah. Don't forget about those stars. You have 4 rounds to use them in. I didn't write that for you, but thank you. Yeah. They were doing good at the top, but then they got distracted with work. Like jerks. All right, thank you. Sit down right here. Oh, that's okay. Otherwise, things get real confusing up here. You're okay. Precious. Is it? Precious. Some precious moments rip up. Yeah. Okay. Right. 30 seconds left, folks. Get all your slips turned in upside down in front of the computer, please.
Well, you know, Reed, even nightmares have moments.
It's true. Precious, precious ones. Oh, crap. Thank you. We're going to take this. Oh, no. Good. And all slips should be up, folks. I will get these scored as quickly as possible. We'll check those answers, and then we'll move on to round number 2. Late. This could be enough, though, you know?
Some people don't like clowns and their people do, so.
Yeah. I personally do not. All right, folks, thank you for your patience. We have 22 teams tonight. It is 220 answers for me to decipher your band handwriting through. Let's see how your team did. We go through these answers for you. Schaefer for the last 22 years. They're the Lonely Island or the Lonely Island Boys. Seen some of their digital shorts on the SNL. Gollum and also like Caesar and all sorts of other motion capture folks. That's Andy Serkis. If you spelled it like the event, that's fine. That is phonetically okay. Conan O'Brien's sidekick through like multiple shows was Andy Richter. Andy Richter. Andrew Lincoln played the sheriff Rick Grimes in A Walking Dead. Jim Carrey's Man on the Moon was all about Andy Kaufman, who faked his own death, then really died, as a final joke to everyone. Ugh, Phantom of the Opera, shoot me in the face. God damn it. Andrew Lloyd Webber. You're looking for tacky and generic. Your mom, your aunt with no taste, is going to love Andrew Lloyd Webber. You heard me. But catch me outside. Last 18 years of his life, back before Dying with Billions proved was so gauche. That's Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie gave away $10.8 billion in today's money. For 33 years, a few minutes with Andy Rooney was shown on 60 Minutes. So really it was like 55 minutes and then Andy Rooney. Andrew Reynolds, most of you got this. I hope you noticed Elder Kevin Price. That was kind of your big hint. Not a big Broadway person. That is the Book of Mormon. Oh, God, they use the C word so many times in that show. And it just gets funnier and funnier. All right, some of you guys are going to kick yourself because there was a President Garfield. Andrew Garfield's that tacky guy that did the bad Spider-Man. That James Abram Garfield was the president. We only had Andrew Jackson and Andrew Johnson, the AJs, as our presidents. Let's check your scores now, see how you did after the first round here. Five teams scored one high, and they are in a big lead, but they don't have that star to fall back on now. In first place right now is Clementia. Cranky Sam Ganji in first place. And second is Bidet, mates. They want to be very clear to pronounce Bidet. And tied for third now is The Life of a Trivia Girl and Marina Zapcat Collective. Out of all these names, just because it's so twisted, and she's been dead for over 100 years, I think it's not too soon, was Helen Keller's Birdwatching Club. Which team was that? Show yourselves. You get a really crappy prize. Who is it? Come on up. You guys will receive on vinyl. It says Mary Poppins really big, and then you see, and other children's favorites. They only paid for like 3 of the songs from Mary Poppins, and the rest are just like Ring Around the Rosie. So enjoy. Enjoy it. Live free, die young. All righty, folks. We made it through round 1. Let's dive into round number 2 here. No more Andrews, I promise, or maybe there's more. Who knows? Let's dive into round number 2. Round number 2 is going to be a random round. 10 random ass questions with specific answers. And again, make sure your team name's at the top. Let's go for round number 2. Question number 1. What brew is known by the self-proclaimed slogan, the champagne of beers? And because it's trivia, always make sure to be specific. And seconds. Again, take some notes if you need to. You'll have 2 minutes at the end of the round. Be specific. It's not, there's only, you can only get so specific on this one, so. Let's move on to question number 2. Again, take notes if you need to. With stops including the Granary Burying Ground, the Old South Meeting House, and the Old North Church, what city boasts a 2.5 mile long Freedom Trail? Jeez, that was a stuttery mess. Read it yourselves. Your number 3, Boreas, Eurus, and Zephyrus, known collectively as the Anemoi, are all Greek gods of what?
How about behind the curtain? I've looked inside the buffet.
And second. Round with the gold hairstyle. What is the professional name for the actor and WWE wrestler born Lawrence Turid in 1952?
The slightest idea.
10 seconds. Number 5 in our random round, often considered an anti-Semitic character. What money changer in pig food do we not bleed? Name that character. And seconds. Halfway through a random round, here's question number 6. What Norwegian band was famous for its pencil sketch and live action combo video for their song Take On Me? That is seconds. Just a quick caveat on this one. In the English names, what 3 European countries start with the letter N? I gave you the number on my presidents. Remember, we have 2 minutes at the end to go over these, 10 seconds before we move on. Question 8, based on the short story by Annie Prolix, what 2005 film features the iconic line, I wish I knew how to quit you? And 9 in our random round, historically used in berry flavorings and vanilla substitutes, as well as in perfume. Castoreum is a yellowish excretion from the castor sacs of what animals? Pretty straightforward. And finally, question number 10 in our random round. The number 3777, used by the Montana Vigilantes in the 1860s and later by the Montana Highway Patrol, is often said to represent the dimensions of what? All right, your 2 minutes to check up your answers starts now. Don't forget about those stars. Sir.
Montana state history that the land fencer is a penis or a tallywhacker.
It's not true. Well, I mean, they don't know what the hell it is, but I doubt it is, right? Yeah, I'm actually just looking that up a little bit here.
We'll just argue.
Well, thank you. Last call for slips. Got about 15 seconds left. And last call for slips, folks. I'll get these scored as quickly as possible, then we'll dive into round number 3 after finding out those answers.
Right here?
Oh, right there. Okay, actually, thank you. Around here. I know some people get really excited about some of that stuff, and I'm like, we're gonna go ahead and.
We play it different everywhere. So
Oh, sure, yeah. No, we just keep it nice and easy down here. Keep it cash, you know. That's why we have really low, simple prizes too. Like this is third. Did you know this is third place? Like that's what we're talking. Okay, well, I'll get third place then. Thank you. Very honest. There's no All righty again, folks. Thank you for your patience. Get those answers for round number 2. One of them is going to be a little wonky. I'll talk us through it though as we get there. That brew specifically, somebody's like, how specific? Well, it's not just Miller, it's Miller High Life. Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Before I was fully out as a gay man, I used to say I wanted to marry the lady on the bottle. She's just sitting on the moon, having a grand time. That's what we call a red flag, by the way, people. If you want to marry an impossible woman. The Freedom Trail. I did give somebody a point who put 2 different cities, so please be careful with that, but it's Boston. Boston and Salem are not the same thing, and Salem doesn't have those things. But at least they had Boston on there. That's fine. Down with you. Boreas, Notus, Eurus, and Zephyrus. Those are all the directions in which the wind can blow. Boreas being the north, at least I know that one. Guessing Estes was the east. Those gold chains, an iconic mohawk. That's Mr. T, who, funnily enough, we know him as I Pity the Fool. He didn't even start doing that until after he was in Rocky 3. Apparently it was a line in Rocky 3, and then he took it over as a catchphrase. Almost like he wasn't a real celebrity. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you, it's not tickle. If you stroke us, do we not laugh? Something like that. Shylock. Shylock was that guy's name. Again, we're looking for a Norwegian band that didn't time these out very well. That was Aha. That's how it's spelled, but if you had something close, that's fine. And so here's where number 7 gets a little odd. So I'll explain how I decided to do this. A lot of you said Northern Ireland. In fact, the majority of you said Northern Ireland. Officially, Northern Ireland is not a country. Neither is Wales or England. They're all part of the UK. In the British Isles, the only two countries that are there are Ireland and the UK, the United Kingdom. But because that's stupid and I hate it, I didn't mark you wrong if you put Northern Ireland, but for the 4 teams that did get it right, they got 1 extra point. Some of those teams starred their round, so if they would have got a perfect 20, they only got 21 points, if that makes sense. Wanted to make it fair because I'm anal retentive, but I didn't want to mark you off just because of who I am. Because frankly, the British Isles versus the UK versus all that is a big hot mess anyway. Based on the short story, there were some really interesting guesses on this. The 2005 film we were looking for was Brokeback Mountain. And fun fact, for most people for sodomy, you need more than 1 good spit. 1 hot 2 is not going to do it. All right, keeping in mind that vanilla was very hard to find, most of it coming from Madagascar at the time. People still love the flavor, so they excreted the castor sacs of beavers. Just so, you want some beaver sac extract in your ice cream? A lot of people confused it with ambergris or ambergris, which is from Wales. You would have been correct. And last but not least here, 3777 used to paint that on the side of guys' tents that they wanted out of town in Virginia City in particular. That's the dimensions of a grave, supposedly 3 feet wide, 7 feet long, and 77 inches deep. There's a bunch of other dumb ideas about it, about like when you could get the next like stagecoach to Butte and stuff, but that's where I went. All right, well, so let's check your scores. Remember, if you said Northern Ireland, you didn't lose a point, but if you said North Macedonia, you got 1 extra point, even if you started. Just 1 extra point. But because of that mild pleasantness that you got from me, all you regulars should know I don't do that often, so don't expect any more of it. I'm a pedantic asshat, and I'm proud of it, so. All right, here we are at the top of the list, folks, after 2 rounds only, with 31 points out of a possible 30, Cranky Sanganji's in first place. Sad Clowning since 79 has 29 points. And Clamedia, it's a terrible name. I hate you, whoever you are. That's 28 points. But 27, 26 right on their tail, so it's no big deal. Oh, I have 2 other scores to put in for you guys. That's okay. I thought I looked and then I did. Sorry about that. 2 broke girls and, I don't know, are still here. So we'll see how their answers go when I score up the next round. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm just so sorry. All right, for a lot of our regulars, I'll be honest, in this next round, there's a couple repeats. The last time I tried to do this round, I think the top score was like 4. So hopefully if you were around during that time, you've learned and grown as a human, because we're going to dive into a photo round. Make sure you can see those TVs of Fantastic Beasts. These are all slightly off-kilter animals. Chances are, now I won't go into it too much further. Be specific, but you don't need to necessarily go bananas. Chances are it's not some simple thing that you would like, A is for, animal type shit. I don't know how else to explain it. Oh, there's some weird-ass animals. I'll just show you a picture. You tell me what they are called. And there's a couple that could be 2. I will take either one of those answers. Let's start with question number 1. Number 1, what the hell is that weird thing?
Let's see. What else could it be like?
It is, but there's another fish that looks just like it. Smaller.
Bottom feeder.
Smaller with aerials. Ariel's buddy in the Lazarus Rounders. They both have that weird. They're both
sideways.
no, he wasn't, but that's yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I didn't know you were starting around already. Holy shit.
10 seconds. You didn't know it was starting around.
I
That's
thought you-
here's round number 3. Make sure your team name's at the top. God, people are real simple. 10 seconds or less, actually. Let's move on to round number 2. Going to be as specific as possible. Question number 2. What in God's name is that? Besides my new boyfriend. Hey, girl.
That's Rob.
You know what this is? I've known what this is since I was a kiddo. Specific kind of monkey. Okay.
Yeah.
It's called a proboscis monkey, which is another name for a nose anyway. Like nose monkey.
It looks annoying.
Looks hot, I think. Let's jerk your nose for about 10 seconds. Can be as specific as possible. I'll try to be as fair as possible with scoring. Moving on to number 3. What in God's name is that thing? They're huge, too. They can eat like monkeys. They're
They're like tallest to me.
yeah, taller than Prometheus. Yeah, they can eat they eat baby monkeys and like baby alligator just whole. They're just like chomp 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 chomp. They're fucking they're about that big. Holy. Yeah. 10 think it's real. It's a real thing. Yeah, but what kind? It's actually called a area. Yeah. They're beautiful little baby. Yeah, go play with the team. Get out of here. Stop distracting me. 10 seconds. Hard to take notes on these. You can take down some distinguishing features. We move on to number 5. We got a very specific animal. What the hell is that thing? Besides what my mom would look like if we woke her up from a nap. I just came up with that. I'm trying to think of what else that could be. What most ladies in LA would look like if all their Botox was gone or something, like, or all their fillers. And seconds again, all these have fairly specific names, so generalizations probably won't do it. Halfway through, who's number 6? What in God's name is that weird ass thing?
Ocean.
Not all of us just looked at like a picture of Noah's Ark and was like, oh, that's all the animals. Oh, there's giraffes and stuff, right? Feral eye fish. Those are actually its eyes up here. They're inside of its clear ass head. Like a mostly transparent skin. Hey, how's it going? 10 seconds. We're trying to name weird ass animals. Like that thing.
I've gotten like a few, but the others I'm like, what the fuck is that? The Ocean Gate.
Check the details to be specific for number 7. What one? In the U.S. Kind of not these other ones. I mean, I got one of those. It's not anything to write home about. I wouldn't call it a fantastic beast. It's more of like an.
Perfect.
People are like, you're 6'6", and I'm like, it doesn't matter. That's not how it works. 10 seconds. And in fact, if I was like a 5'5" guy, it'd probably look great.
Hey, what did I say? It's like putting on a sock, you know?
Move on to question number 8. The fuck?
Damn, dog, you put on crazy one.
Again, proving those are never going to exist because I don't know how we get it. It's like 11 different kinds of these creatures.
Well, they only evolved.
Did they? In the last 4,000 years?
Yeah. Look at that shit that's coming up from the deep sea now, man.
I know, right?
All those earthquakes.
Weird.
Oh, I know. Well,
I remember the last 2 and have to look them up because there's 10 seconds. Because they're really weird. These ones are a. How about number 9? A very specific kind of creature. Yeah, cool. That's not going to do it.
That's annoying.
of antelope.
Cool. Yeah, but we're looking for what it is. That's like saying a dog is. It's like saying a dog is a kind of mammal.
That's like the. There's a name for them.
I know. Caribou or
The big ones, yeah, the European ones. The fuck are they called?
Those aren't sheep, they're goats. And you know what's funny? Is that, it's funny, in the U.S., what we have here in the States, 10 seconds. What we call bighorn sheep are actually kind of goats, and what we call mountain goats are actually kind of sheep.
really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Because dumb white travelers are dumb and white. Yeah. That's just all of them. And finally, question number 10. The actual hell is that?
I watched a video of a dumb white traveler get attacked by an elephant. They got too close, took a picture with a flash, and this elephant flipped the fuck out and just like stomped the shit out of this guy. He's probably dead.
What's it called? It's called dumb wrists, idiot wrists, or something. People of Yellowstone, it's just videos of people being so stupid.
When I was in Glacier, I saw a moose like 4 yards away. I was like, this is people.
Oh, dude, moose are so scary. They're the only thing that actually in the woods that scare me as my size. I'd rather deal with like a full-grown grizzly bear than a moose. 10 seconds. They're blind and they stomp first and ask questions later. Blind, territorial. Yeah. Yeah. They're the size of a horse, and their antlers can be the length of their body. Oh, thank you. All right, folks, that's going to do it for a Fantastic Beasts round. You have 2 minutes right now to make your guesses. I am guessing by the abject silence for that entire round, you guys were not particularly into it. But either way, you got 2 minutes from now, and make sure to use your star. There's only one round after this. If you want to use your star.
My father-in-law hit a moose 2 years ago.
I just saw a moose last week. Just outside of Lolo, right across the highway.
Which side of Lolo?
Coming from the river.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Bizarre. I've never seen any moose in that area ever. Really? What the fuck? Yeah, it's weird. That's bizarre. I would believe.
It looked like bull.
You never know. I didn't see moose in that area. See, fuck, what's it
I
here?
was blown away when I saw it.
All right, 1 minute down, 1 minute to go.
I had a moose one time. I was driving down Scalcahoe, and it was
Scalp your hoe.
yeah.
Scalp you hoe.
His niece had just run alongside my truck. My husband's truck was a big electric dog. And I remember looking over and making eye contact with this fucking moose. I was like, babe, just keep going, please.
Go through these. Yeah, don't do that. So this gets really messy from that very specific site. Snapping turtle. Oh no, 1 point. I think it's going to be a repeat of last time. Flounder. Nova.
Oh my god.
6, 5. What do you think 6 says?
I fish. If you say like bullish, I fish. It says I fish.
It's not a bonobo. Yeah.
Fish.
Yeah, it's not. Let's see.
Was it wild?
That wasn't before that one. That was for the like creepy little lady one. Somebody wrote creepy.
See, I'm most afraid of Wilson. Oh yeah, I mean, I refuse to ever swim in it because I would be the person who gets.
All right, all those slips should be up. I'll actually score all of them this time. Again, I have a feeling I tried this a few years ago. So far, the scores are interesting, but that's okay. It's all fair, even if it's awkward here. And the thing is, I knew all of them except for the last. Like, I could just be like, "Oh, that."
Some of the pictures, you're like, I see that later in the game.
Well, that's kind of the point,
You're
right?
like browsing it.
Because some
No.
people are like super into animals and they would know all these off the bat. I figure some people can do like freshwater. No, I figure some people can do. Tomatoes just called tomatoes.
Think that I know them, and it's like I do, but I don't. But I'm watching little like Shark. A lot of documentaries. When I get bored, I put on the fucking Animal Planet. I fucking love that shit. I can do that. Yeah, it did. I missed it. I didn't want to pay for the subscription.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't have. Well, yeah, you have to have the right channels. You can't just watch it on anything.
Oh, see, here we go.
And you don't have Discovery and fucking bullshit. And have to pay.
See, this one got 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Everybody else got like 2 as the max number so far.
Holy shit. I mean, this shit.
Keep this.
I know fucking.
See, that's what I'm saying.
What do you call them?
Nerds.
Yeah. Words and shit?
Paleontologists.
No.
Biologists.
Yeah.
Zoologists.
Entomologists.
It could be a zoologist.
Entomologists would be studying words. Entomologists would study bugs.
Right.
Zoologists would study animals. I don't know.
I told you.
Zoologists.
There we go. Okay. And I just want to make sure I wrote down all the alternative.
No. I told her to get her out.
Oh no, that's that was from Rob. Rob. Yeah.
Oh.
From the,
Whenever I say that, nobody buys it.
yeah. No, that's what was plugged in by my desk there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know whose it is, but.
Yeah, that's on them.
Monkey, shoebill, mole, brainless fish, sea cow, those are dead. Pharrell, ibex. We've had, okay, this one got 4. It's not 9 out of 10. I'm like, see, it's not that crazy. Like if nobody got over 4. Blue. No. Kidnanda, lemur. It is a kind of lemur, sad fish. Beluga, that's a whale. Cayman, that's right. Goats. Snapping turtle. Oh, we got our first 0.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, that's bad.
To losers.
Yeah, let's go make fun of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Wait, we're going to go through and you see when you see the picture first if you can guess them.
All right.
Because I'm going to say you'd be one of those losers. Just so you know. You're like, and proudly.
Some of these pictures, they're like, what the
What the fuck is that? Those should have got some
you?
weird shit in it.
I've seen those things somewhere. I don't know the name.
It's like I know I've seen that on Discovery Channel and they said the name of it and it's in my brain somewhere, but it's not where I can access
See,
it.
but I think it just, it just goes right through my brain. Those kind of things.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like,
I have ADHD, so when I see something I'm not. It's just
I think
background.
most people are, to be honest. Soft shell snapper. This round sucks. Politely, thanks. Yeah, I know. Just because you're stupid about animals.
Just because you're fucking dumb.
Yeah, just because you're stupid and I hate you. Barrel, I'll give him barrel. Do not give him. Ibex, Chinese soft shell. Nope, it actually lives in South America. There's an Orinoco version. I don't know that proboscis.
Are you speaking words?
Do you know the Orinoco? It's a river in South America.
That's it.
Yeah, totally.
That's
Long
Google right there.
fingered lemur. That's so
You got some rules?
they call. No, they're not the same as it.
It's an honor system.
Yeah.
But I do encourage people to narc on each other
Yeah.
because I don't have time to walk around and like
Yep.
check on
Tell
people.
'em.
Anytime, so we have a team that plays here.
Yeah.
Anytime I see them like go in that corner and on their phone, I'm like, get the fuck out behind the bar, don't you?
Fucking doing that. Hero's got a fun toy over there. I know, I'm sure he does. I was gonna say it looks like
I'd say that wouldn't be that. You need a player base. I don't like butt play personally, which has lost me many a boyfriend. But
I'll be his next bread.
like, get out of there. Ah, get out of
You're
there.
gonna make bread out of it.
you think I can have bread?
Okay. We're just doing free.
No.
Okay.
That's my degree.
I checked all the ones that people kept saying, and again, let me just check Cayman. I know it's not right. Does Cayman look anything close enough like it? See, because in Ibex, a lot of people said Ibex have this style of horn.
Yeah.
That has this curl that goes up.
What was that thing called?
A Mancor? A Mercor. And Cayman. But Caymans are just like, they look like freaking alligators.
It's like that thing got stuck somewhere. I was trying to get out, and it just whirled
Yeah,
itself
they have a
around. And
broad-
finally got out. It's a
Self-restraint.
perm. It's a perm.
Yeah.
A perm goat. Perm
Wild.
goat perm. That's what it should
Okay,
be.
before I do anything, let's put in these two scores. Two broke girls actually did well on that one. They got both 15.
There's
These
a
guys got
there's a team called Claude, and then yeah. He was like, "Oh yeah, Club." I'm not gonna say that shit.
I would name my team Mike.
Bob on my knob. Bob on my knob got 1 point. Two broke girls got 2 points. The blue ballers got 1 point. 50 Shades of Grey Skivvies got 2 points. Yeah. You know what's funny is I think that team, unless they were doing really poorly earlier, the one that got like 18 on it is going to win the whole night, which I think is cool. We were the only ones that knew these weird fucking animals. Like,
The 9 out of 10.
they got 9 out of 10, and they used their star, which means they doubled their points. So, yeah, the fun fact spitters. Stupid name, but great showing in this round.
Yeah.
They got everything but the glass noggin. They called it the glass noggin. They're like, I can see its brain. I was like, you know what? That's not a bad guess. Because white people name stuff really dumb shit. As a white person, I can say that, okay? I have a friend who's white. I can say that.
Wait till you see that monkey.
The what?
The monkey with that nose.
I said it looked like, oh, the provoc. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the lemur that
Oh,
I said looked like my mom if we ever woke her up growing up. You'll know which one I'm talking about. Quiz on my face, got a goose egg.
Had that face. Look like I just woke up. No, worse. Like we all look like when we get suddenly awakened by shit.
Like when your kid's like, I need you to wipe my butt at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I broke both my arms the summer before 8th grade. I ran a jet ski into a bridge pillar, as you do. And it's a longer story than just stupidity. But anyway, so I, at like, deep pubescence, had to have my dad and my mom wipe my ass. 'Cause you can't.
And just not drunk it either. What did you do?
My mom had this weird little massager. Oh, I figured that out, no question. But, like,
I was gonna say, did you just like stretch a lot and get real flexible?
oh, yeah, no. I mean, that's a survival mechanism.
A guy, I would 100% teach myself how to get planted.
We just lost Cranky Samuels. Crap, I should move this forward. I'm not even drunk, I'm just slow today. I worked with like 30 fucking squalid poor kids today. Ew. I was molested. I have issues. Oh. You should be kind to me and be patient with me.
Sounds like our kitchen.
You know what? We've all been molested and hurt. We've all been abused, God damn it.
These are 8, 9, and 10-year-olds.
Sounds like our kitchen.
So,
That doesn't sound fun.
suck it up.
I was just kind of joking to be like, it takes a lot of extra patience because sometimes the reactions are just kind of like, why are you reacting like that? And it's like, it doesn't matter. You just got to be chill. Which I'll just say, I'm a relatively calm person, but I don't work in the morning.
Yeah.
There for like 9 hours with those little shit turds. Like he does by about like 3:45. I got like 45 more minutes left, and I'm like, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him.
That's how I felt when I worked in the fucking memory care. Oh man, you get to the end of those shifts and it's like, son of a.
All right, folks. Yeah, as a few people mentioned on there, some of them were polite about it, some weren't. That was not everybody's best round. But I will say one team did incredibly well, so it was completely out of nowhere. I'm sorry that you only know what kind of animals were on like Noah's Ark, okay? Because nature is beautiful, and no, it's easy. Love and appreciation, everybody. Let's check those answers. Some of the pictures I intentionally left. This could have been 2 different fish, given the angle you got for it. That could have been a halibut or a flounder. They both have black bodies, but they're creepy ass bitches. I'm just gonna say. Number 2, Uncle Steve. No, it's a proboscis monkey. Proboscis, which just means nose. I also did look up a lot of alternative names, by the way. I was trying to be as clear for you guys as possible.
Sounds like a machine gun.
It's this. Oh, yeah, their noise is crazy. This is a creepy-ass dinosaur bird called a shoebill. Must have been named by the Dutch. It does look like a nice little thing there. A lot of people said baby armadillo. They're tiny, but they have a very specific name that is a pink fairy armadillo. They're itsy bitsy and strange as hell. People try to keep them as pets and they die because they get easily stressed out. So don't do that. This, my stepmother, Karen. Now, this is called an eye. One person did say a long-fingered lemur is described as such, but this is the distinctly different one from there. My favorite guesses for this was that's not a parrotfish, was like a clear noggin fish. Because it's got a clear ass noggin. It's not called that. Actually, those weird things inside are its eyes. Its eyes are inside of its clear skull. It's called a barrel eye fish. Listen, just because you have friends and have things to do and don't just watch nature channels all the time, doesn't mean this is crazy. So a lot of you guessed manatee, and you would be right, except manatees have a paddle tail, like a spoon tail, whereas this has a tail like a dolphin would. That means it's from Asia because it's classy and it's a dugong. That's a dugong. I would have given the sea cow team a manatee for about 200 years.
flapping between your thighs.
I tried to find the clearest one for this one. Its mouth is super, super thin and long. That separates it from a caiman or an alligator or a crocodile. And they're called a grail or something like that. I'm not sure. But they're pretty badass. They've been around, since the Pleistocene, like all the other cool ones.
Scary.
Number 9, a lot of people guessed ibex. Ibex's horns go straight back. They're pretty similar, but their horns go straight back to the back. This is an animal that lives in like Central Asia, the stands, a lot of the stands. It's called a markhor, and I think its horns are badass. Even the lady in the background, you can see, even she's got some classy ass horns.
Yeah, I'll find out who it is.
And there's a lot of snapping turtles. There's a lot of soft shell turtles. A lot of those things. This thing is very distinctly different. That head shape is really distinct in amongst the reptile world. It's a South American turtle creature called a mata-mata, or a mata-mata, or a mata-mata. There's an Orinoco version and an Amazon. So, okay.
I think that's.
Hey, by the way, note taken. I do appreciate the people that were polite about it. Probably shouldn't write "this round sucks, asshole" on something that someone is scoring for you. I didn't hold it against you, even though I really should because you're a dick. Oh, and the child walks through just at the right time. Great. All right, let's check your scores now, see how you did. Again, we got our first goose eggs in this one, but we also had a 9 out of 10 using their star. So, just saying, some people are nerds like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of tattoos.
Also, I got those scores in for the 2 Goat Girls and another team I accidentally skipped earlier. Sorry, not sorry, but I still believe in you. I want to give some props to the fun fact spinners who got 9 out of 10 on that one. The one they didn't know was the bear alive fish. Boo, they know more than us. All right, Chris, here we are. Cranky Sam Ganji is still in first place with 33 points. Sam Planning, 79 is 31. And with 30 points is Claudia. I don't get how the meh is the question. That's my problem with it. I'll be very specific. If it was just Claudia, I'd be down. But the question mark really... It horns my markhor, I tell you. Okay. All right, folks, let's move on to our last round. Last rounds are always a little bit different. And tonight is going to be one of our change a letter rounds. So we're going to change one letter in a book title to match the description I'll give you. That might not make sense to some of you, so let me give you an example.
I always plan on being here till close on.
So here's just an example. This isn't question number 1. Here's an example. A group of young boys are stuck on a deserted island with only French-style potatoes to eat. So if you know your literature, there's a book called The Lord of the Flies about a bunch of young boys on a deserted island. We're going to change one letter and make it Lord of the Flies. See what we're doing here? Here's the deal. We're not adding a letter. We're not taking away a letter. We're not switching letters around. We're simply changing a single letter to match with the description that's here. Some of you might hate this one too, but you know what? I worked really hard on this, you guys. It hurts my feelings if you don't like it. Fine, I hate you all anyway. Here's question number 1. Make sure your team name's at the top. A dead little boy is resurrected as an evil version of himself after his father gets baked on weed. Give me that book and change one letter to make that description fit. You wouldn't have been talking during the description. You wouldn't have. We're changing one letter in a known book title It fit this description.
Yeah.
You know a story about a little boy who's resurrected and becomes evil? Have you seen Pet Cemetery by Stephen King? So what could you change in that title to make it have to do with weed? One letter. Change one letter. This one takes a bit. Again, folks, you'll have that 2 minutes at the end, but we're going to move on in 10 seconds. Take some notes if you can.
One letter, right?
I got it.
Changing one letter.
I need to write on my phone. I can't see it.
Okay.
It's-
Question number 2. Elizabeth Bennet tries to woo a 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, or 17.
I don't like it.
Change one letter in a book title to make that be the description. You know where Elizabeth Bennet's from?
No.
So she was in Pride and Prejudice. So if you change the D in Pride to prime, those are all prime number.
Oh.
The one for the first one is Pot Cemetery instead of Pet Cemetery. Okay. Yeah. So don't get too. That's fine. Some people are better at these than a lot of other ones. So.
Yeah.
This is personally like my wheelhouse. This kind of dumb shit.
Yeah, this is the kind of dumb shit that goes right over my head.
Number 3, this was a little long, but we'll play around through it. Question number 3. Transported, I stole part of this. Transported to a surreal landscape, a young girl kills the first person she meets and then teams up with 3 strangers to locate a cold-blooded squamate animal.
I like your descriptions. I think they suck.
Well, I think you suck, and you can go fuck yourself. You're sitting at my table, bitch.
You know what?
You can go sit over there in the window where you belong. Oh, I need to put in my food.
What do you want? What do you like?
Oh, sorry, have I been working the whole time? I actually want a island plate, but I don't even need the meat. I have plenty from last night. I would just like extra of everything else. I just want the rice, the slaw, and yeah, I don't know how to put that in. 10 seconds. Because I got it last night with the braised beef, and there's so much beef. I was like, I don't need to. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Okay, make your notes here. We're going to move on to question number 4. An 1895 dystopian sci-fi novella about a Victorian scientist who travels using silent, white-faced performers. Let me guess, you hate this one too. Here, does it make sense if you see it number 4 there?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, the Wizard of Oz. I get it, but at the same time, I can't do it, but I get it. Like, I get what you're putting down. I just can't do it myself.
You'll have your 2 minutes at the end. Go ahead and take any notes you need. We'll move on in 10 seconds. Could you go grab me one more Matueka?
Oh, looks like you're having great fun. Oh.
Nor is anybody else. These last 2 rounds are duds, apparently. Could I get one more Matueka, though, please? Thank you. Moving on to question number 5. A fictional grimoire of magic used to summon a large annual gathering of nerds. Change one letter and make this the new description of the book. There's this fabled fake book called the Necronomicon. If you change that, then it's the Necrocomicon, which is an annual gathering of nerds, right? Okay. Thank you.
That's not grimoire nerd. I just
10 seconds.
What kind of question do you have for this order? I said island plate, no meat, just sides.
And lots of them.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I just read.
Question number 6. Here we go. Dean Moriarty and Sal Paradise travel across the U.S. getting high from licking a toxic amphibian.
I'm limited.
Yeah, no shit.
What we do?
Right?
Just a little bit,
To be honest,
because I can feed the rice to my dog at night,
Yeah.
so it feels really exciting to him. Because you guys do nice plain, like unfucked with rice, which I appreciate.
unmarked rice, yeah. We try not to keep the rice.
Like one time it was extra sticky, but I'll just put that out there.
Oh, that's that cow roast, right? That's that Asian rice, man.
Asian rice is fucking banging. Good shit.
I know it's just sticky, and I'm like, bitch, you haven't even been to Lao, where they just use rice as like
Yeah.
meat picker uppers. 10 seconds.
I'll make some spam recipes for you sometime. I made that a couple weeks ago.
I should have started with some of these later ones, thinking back on it. But here's number 7. 2 kids alone at home are accosted by a feline shoved inside of another feline.
Look at it. What? All I can see is a feline. Redfish bluefish.
Once you know, you're like, what else could it possibly be? You know?
That's That's a little kinky. That's kind of weird.
The rest of here, the microphone is pretty hot. 10 seconds.
You got a couple tippers here.
My tips I've got. Those are my starter money. People know this is where you put money in. How about question number 8? Bro, there's lots of sand and spice and stuff.
June, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense, yeah. Okay, yeah.
That's fine. And I'm glad that once you've seen the answer, then you know what the answer is. Well, not with that attitude, it doesn't.
What?
All right, folks, just 2 more of these change 1-letter book titles coming up. Here's number 9. Smith, Montana, a cowboy uses a series of dits and dahs to tame a traumatized animal and help its owners. You guys won't even appreciate this one. I'm not even going to show it to you. You know what dits and dahs are?
It's some dollars. I don't think I do.
Verbal description of like Morse code. Dit, 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 dah, dah, dah. So it's not horse whispers. Horse whisper. 10 seconds. And button number 10, which might just be personal, well, personally for me, it's just fact. The top-selling memoir / business advice book is All a Pretentious Performance.
Now my think face on. I don't know. No idea.
The art of the deal, like
Oh.
pretentious performance. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's great. I love it. 10 seconds, friendos.
Like that.
And just like that, my crew, round number 4 is done. If you haven't used your star yet, make sure to circle that star. Yeah, just to be clear, that's a good question. I'm looking for the one letter changed title, not the original title. So do double check. If you've been doing it the wrong way, I don't know what to tell you. Once again, please turn them upside down in front of the computer.
That's good.
It's just wrong. Oh, that's their notes.
On my other things that I don't. I do.
You guys don't have like an 86 board? Well, you would, but they always take the pen. The pen's never there. Oh, PV's got most of them.
Let the fun begin. Class.
Right, folks, 1 minute down, 1 minute to all your slips need to be turned in, please.
Huh?
So we're getting some 8 out of 10s here.
In a million years, to be honest. That's the opposite of my type. So.
Stuff. You know, it's like, buddy.
Yeah, see, some people just get it. They just get 10 out of 10. I am too. Especially after that last round.
Yeah, that was a little.
Oh, that's funny. They put the part of the deal, but
That one worked too, you know.
it really wouldn't. But. Okay, and last call for all slips, please. Let's get all those slips in. And if you want to bring your pens back up instead of stealing them like freaking animals, steal banks from the pen, or excuse me, steal pens from the bank like a normal person. Jeez.
That's the game.
No, I've just been talking out loud all day.
I would not. I get stage fright.
I've been on stage since I was 5. So.
People like
Yeah,
fucking
I was
like
like,
all
that's-
up in
All
your-
right, folks. Hopefully your silence for that wasn't as pissy as your silence for the one before. I'm gonna go ahead and get these scored as quickly as possible. We'll find out who our winners are in just a moment. We'll see if we need a tiebreaker.
Hey-o.
whack. I'm just gonna walk through with my fucking pizza.
Smelling every carpet. Punani.
June, where's my car? No.
That's what it is. Punani. Oh. Punani.
Chlamydia. Gross.
Hilarious.
Part of the seal.
Reaction.
Dude, I was just like, what? Nobody in fucking Montana besides a Hawaiian that moved here knows what that word is.
My friend is the one who told me about it.
So fucking funny.
You, Hawaiian.
Years ago.
Barely American. Yeah. Just because we take over their. Thanks, man. Just because we take over there. The British did first.
We gotta go with somewhere.
Just because Cook like killed their king in a really stupid fucking way.
Oh, we killed him too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's my favorite word. Because most people don't know what it means, so I can say it pretty loudly, and everyone's like, huh?
What is it?
Punani.
That's hoo-ha.
Yeah. I said that earlier, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, the fact that you know that word is fucking amazing. Yeah, put that on the menu. Punani taco. Shredded beef.
Punani.
Shredded beef.
No, it has to be prime rib. I mean, I haven't seen one in a while. Not on a female anyway, but
Arby's, baby.
we got the punani.
On the menu, we got the punani.
So,
I think a lot of people know punani. I don't think it's as weird as you think it is.
well, I don't hear them.
Nobody says it.
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think about it as a Hawaiian term.
The only person I've ever heard say it other than me is my Hawaiian friend, so.
There you go.
Oh, I've used punani as bacon, weedy, prime and Princess listed on this.
Not the first, not the last. Josh.
Not going to be the last. I think our dishwasher is great for
I saw fucking
Tell Jen, she'll freak out.
in Lolo. I guess he lives out there. But he like,
He's still fat as fuck. Or,
Oh,
I saw him wearing the. How I knew that I saw him wearing the compression sock. He was walking down where Lolo Peak is, the brewery.
yeah.
It was like 2 in the morning. I don't know where he's from.
That's fun. Guess he doesn't work at Walmart anymore.
oh. We talk about somebody that formerly worked here.
Yeah.
It was a huge pain in the ass. And you're more than happy to get rid of.
So, did I?
Hey, keep in mind, you guys keep in mind, I have been a professional actor for a lot of my life, which means I've mostly done food service. So I get it. I've been there.
The first time I saw that Walmart, I was like, "Keep something later."
Well, don't forget, we got all sorts of fun stuff down here. Monday nights is service industry night. Check out those deals on the screen now. Tuesdays is bingo. Wednesdays is trivia, which sometimes isn't something you hate so much.
My goodness, like,
Thursdays, you can have the night off. On Friday, we come back with live music for you. And then Sunday's game day. And there's always something fun to do down here at Frankie's.
for this fucking cart thing. And I was like, fuck that.
I'm like, oh, we're gonna take this as far as humanly possible.
Some of them, they're assholes on the side. What? Some of them that are cool, I'm just like, ah, don't worry, man, I got you.
Cart guys almost run a whole row of carts into my vehicle. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Have you ever tried to push one of those long cart packs?
If
If you've never done it, shut your punani mouth. Seal up that punani, Josh. One of my favorite things to say, because it's not cussing, it just sounds so harsh, is shut your wet mouth. It sounds so fucking bad, and you're like, shut your whore mouth is fun too, but wet is on the list.
Shut your pie hole.
Yeah. It's a classic. It's a classic. Shut man, if you shut your wet mouth. If you say it like shut your whore mouth.
Really?
You would hate to get. Wait, no. I heard that the local Chick-fil-A is actually owned by a gay couple. So they took one of the most hateful places in the nation.
Yeah, what I want to say is that gay couple treat
That's also,
dog shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
Wait, are you saying gay guys might be pissy bitches
Yeah, well,
sometimes?
they're pissier than I am. Which is pretty pissy.
Okay, I'm missing so
So-
many. We had quite a bit of attrition tonight, but that's.
well, everybody, oh, your charger, it should be on my desk already.
Yeah, we made a big deal about it not getting lost.
Get him. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I went back to and I was like, hey, so dishes are piling up. She's like,
All right, folks, I got those scored up for you. Not to put too fine a point on it, Cranky Sam's does their best to take care of me. But let's be honest, in this economy, you've got even a couple bucks or one. If everybody gave $1 for their 2 hours of free entertainment and torture, I could afford groceries. Wouldn't that be a nice thing?
no.
And also, I could afford keeping up my functional alcoholism. You're my alcoholism. Till you are. You're a doc.
Project.
All right, let's check how you did on this one, y'all. We'll see how all the scores ended up. A tiny little boy is resurrected as the evil version of himself, and after his father gets baked on weed. That was Pot Cemetery instead of Pet Cemetery. Pot Cemetery.
Right.
A lot of you guys were on top of this one. Thank you for being awesome. Elizabeth Bennett is from Pride and Prejudice. That was a list of prime numbers, Prime and Prejudice. This I stole from a really funny description of the movie that transported to a surreal landscape. A young girl kills the first person she meets, teams up with three strangers to kill again. I changed the end of it. A cold-blooded squamate just means you have scales, animal. That is the Lizard of Oz. Because the other one is a really funny description of the Wizard of Oz. Some people got the joke in this one, but it had to be that 1895 version of that book. So instead of the time machine, it's the mime machine. And they don't all have white faces, by the way. That's racist.
Whether it's
A fictional grimoire, I think originally H.P. Lovecraft and then used all over the place. Instead of the Necronomicon, it's the Necrocomicon, an annual gathering of nerds.
over the news.
Yeah. Dean Moriarty and Sal Paradise, or Paradise is how I said it when I was reading it anyway, are both famous characters from On the Road. They licked a toad, so it's On the Toad. Luckily, I think almost everybody got this one, though it's a step back from what I would call literature. Kids alone at home in the rain, let's say, are accosted by felines shoved inside the cat in the cat instead of the cat in the hat. Double feline. Bro, there's a lot of sand and spice and stuff. I've tried to read that book like 4 times. It's just not my cup of tea. But instead of dude, that's dude. A lot of these have movies based on them too, just in case you don't like reading because it hurts your brain. So Montana dits and dogs are how we say Morse code in language. So it's the Morse whisperer instead of the horse whisperer. And finally, not a lot of you necessarily got this last one for what it should have been, but I really liked what you put down. I can't repeat them because we're officially not political here. But oh my, there were some funny ones. Thank you for trying. Pretentious performance is an act. So that's the act of the deal instead of the art of the deal. A lot of you added letters, turned letters around. You got very creative. I appreciate it. Oh, I've already bitched at you about giving me money. Let's move on from there. And let's check your final score. See how you did tonight. Oh, hold on. I'm a terrible human being here. I missed a step. I have some kitchen crews sitting here, and their inane babble has really thrown me off my game.
No food for you.
No food for you. That's real quick. Sorry, thanks for your patience, everybody. Ooh, and we will need a tiebreaker tonight. For first and second, that's a whole $10 difference. With if you're a functional adult, should not matter at all. Let's check those scores, though. And folks, by the way, I did get the note. We don't like crazy, weird animals, just because there's a lot of weird ones out there. No, you already made the point. You don't need people, okay? People wrote some really nasty shit down, okay? I get it. I spent 14 hours working on this shit. People bitching. But that's fine. It's fine. Let's see how we did, though. We had a bit of attrition here at the end, but that's okay. We're running a little late tonight. Thanks again for your patience. I still love you and I can take it, I promise, and I know most of us meant in jest, so I won't be too butthurt. But if you're two of the top teams as we get to the top, I need you to grab an extra piece of paper and a pen because you need to go through our tiebreaker. Tied in first place tonight, Possum Sauce coming up out of nowhere, getting 42 points tied with Cranky Sam Ganji. But Sad Clowning since 79, I could proudly say, gets the Sad Clown, which just seems so apropos. But if you're part of Cranky Sam Ganji or Possum Sauce, grab an extra sheet and a pen. Who are you?
We're Cranky Sam Gamgee.
Oh, where's Possum Sauce? Is that you?
Although do we go back to our?
Yeah, go back to your table. You guys can.
So I'm choosing you because I'm in favor of insanely difficult rounds, even if we suck at them.
Where's Team Possum Sauce? You guys are in the draw for first and second. Is that you guys?
Could you?
Oh, I didn't see you write that down.
No.
Oh, then you're okay. All right, great. So let's go to our tiebreaker. This is not Price is Right rules. This is whoever is closest to the actual answer, above or below. And here is our tie-breaking question for tonight. See who gets 30 whole dollar bills and who gets 20. Going back to our animal round. How many pounds was the largest halibut ever caught, according to the International Game Fish Association? Looking for the weight of, according to the International Game Fish Association, how many, I'm going to pop up a picture of it here. It's quite grainy because it was the 90s. That supposedly is the largest halibut ever caught. Thank you. How many pounds do you think it was? Tiebreakers are supposed to be stupid.
318.
You're not playing tiebreaker. Who is this guy? Thinking he can just tiebreak whenever he wants. Screw those things, but I love the rest.
That's him in the picture. No, I'm kidding.
We're looking for the heaviest halibut in recorded record. Yeah. Again, I trust the International Gaming Fish Commission. I like you folded it like it's secret ballot.
That guy knows his halibut.
All right, we have one guess in. We need the guess from our second team to decide who's going to get first and second. Ah, fuck, you guys make me do math. So I'll say one team is quite a bit above and one is quite a bit below. You can go whore yourself out more, you skink. I love her. She's one of my favorite people in the world. I don't talk trash to strangers. 236.
I'd say it to a stranger. I don't give a fuck.
I have to get to the actual answer screen. Oh, that's going to change things a bit. I'm pretty sure it's Cranky Sam Ganji, but let me triple check here. It was 515 pounds. So we had a guess of 787 from Possum Sauce, which is 272 pounds off. Ooh, by like 10 pounds. It's going to go to Cranky Sam Ganji, who guessed 250 pounds. So, Cranky Sam Ganji, you guys are taking first. Possum Sauce, you're taking second. 515 pounds is the huge number on the screens right now? Yeah, I didn't notice that. This is why you can't. Are you?
Yes.
Cranky Sam Ganji, Possum Sauce, congratulations, gentle persons. Well, thank you all so much for coming down to Cranky Sam. We're down here every Thursday with trivia. If you find trivia to be a little more Wednesday, sorry, I do a bunch of things. If you find trivia to be a little challenging for your noggin, your see-through noggin, then come on down on Tuesdays where we play bingo. Last week, I think our top pot was like $520. We don't mess around. This ain't your grandma's bingo. So again, get home safe. Sorry for running a little late tonight, you guys. But again, thank you all so much for coming down.
You're bad at your job.
God damn it, you stink. You're so hot. Oh, I say.
His job? Please? I'd be really glad. 2 times I get the shit off people.
I know. I'm saying, listen, you came to where I live. You came to my house. Thank you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
She's on the bartenders down at the Union now, but she used to be a manager at the Badlander back in 2009 when I used to run karaoke there. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know that one? Oh no, she's the skankiest of skanks. I love her so much. She's the best kind of skanky skank. Thanks, bud.
My favorite of all the skanks that I've ever met.
Stuff like that got me not quite fired. We both agreed to not do it anymore at the cider place. They don't like nasty talk.
Yeah, I got this. Oh, you're fine. I'll walk up. I got it. Go home.
35 minutes.
I know.
Shit, dude.
I keep forgetting.
Fuck that. No, you don't got it. I don't miss those days. And before you get too shit faced, go. I always say I'm good, and then I drive home like this.
I was good, and then riding through a beer shop. I was like, dude, like, I was trying to leave an hour ago.
Ryan's trying to get me really fucked up because the last 2 drinks he's given me were definitely like triples. That shit is a lot of vodka. I'm not complaining. I'm not. But I do have a kid, and if I get a DUI and I don't show up, then yeah. It's fine. I drive really well drunk.
Me too.
It's so bad.
Not 30.
Oh.
It's not good.
I was gonna say you're good.
Two lanes the whole way. Sorry, officer. I was trying to pick one. They didn't know which one was straighter and flatter, man. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
You get Lolo.
Lolo, the whole test Lolo, bye, is the cop. Don't trust Lolo. But once you get out of Lolo, you're fucking chilling. But Lolo, yeah, fuck that place. And nobody believes me. My husband's like, oh, I'll speak to you, Lolo.
My big thing is just like driving out there and some fucking something comes running out.
You never know. It's gonna be a deer. It's gonna be a fucking elk. Apparently a moose. What the fuck? That's wild. I've seen bison in the forest everywhere.
Just outside of Lolo, running across the road.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of. Most of the time, I spend up Lolo, going up to Lolo Hot Springs. But they're coming down because the water's so dry up there. They need to go down to the marshy lands where the river is. Your shock shocks me.
I've lived here my whole life and never seen that shit happen.
I've lived here my whole life too. I'm saying
Here.
I've never seen it in Lolo, but I've seen it so close that I wouldn't be surprised.
But you've never seen one in Lolo, so shut up.
Well, I've seen it out at Traveler's Rest, which is just outside of Lolo. Actually, maybe you should have kept your goddamn eyes up. You dirty hoo-ha eyes. No, wait, what was it?
Punani.
Yeah.
Get it right. Punani.
It's like hoo-ha, punani eyes.
Gosh. Sorry, my Punani eyes are fucked.
Spoken for, thanks.
Yeah, they're very spoken for. Thank you very much. Nah, he doesn't care. He's not home.
I know. This past weekend, I was like, Mike and I were looking, I was like, I do not want to fucking be here.
But like, I'm fine with it, but I'm really not fine with it when I have cycle.
Yeah, no.
But it's fine. He's fine. He's great, but I don't trust him. He's at that age where I should. Not anymore.
Oh, tomorrow we all meet.
I know.
Once we figure it all out, I'm gonna make it.
Guys. Oh, I mean, it's this.
She will not like it, but she will enjoy it. So we'll find a way.
I'm talking half in a microphone. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah.